So first is structuring your choice. First question is how do I arrive at a choice what I want to do? Number one, don't go with a closed mind for any internship, or don't structure your internships with a closed mind or pre-decided issues that you want to do corporate or litigation. You will be being unfair to yourself. First 3 years, experience all. NGO, trial court, high court, Supreme Court, law firm. Try squeezing these four things. As I call the temples or your playground. Play in every area, run every track. Fourth and fifth year is where you start identify your calling. First 3 years, don't get disillusioned or too enamored by anything. Experience it thoroughly. If you're doing litigation, go with the clerk to the court also. Hear the wrath of a senior counsel also, and be involved in drafting. If you're doing corporate, start from photocopying to drafting agreements. Don't always see life as a top. You cannot be Abhishek Singh or Hari Salve from day one. You cannot have that fancy office, even if you're well-to-do otherwise. If you have to come up the thing, you have to have the mindset to come up in that track. You have to start from the bottom to go to the top. So just don't parachute into things. So that informed choice has to be structured. And experience informed choice. That's my calling. My tip to all the young students is out of litigation. First is, do you want to be a hardcore drafting solicitor? Second is, you want to be a strategist come a briefing counsel. Third is, you want to become your arguing counsel yourself. Now, how do you test these things? First, don't ever join a senior counsel the minute you get out of the law school. You will never be able to add value. Test yourself. Can you explain a 100-page document to somebody in 1 page? Can you draft that precisely? So the specificity and precision is the skill. If you can be precise and specific, that's number one indicator. Number two, unlike a moot court, where our passion is to fill 100 pages with 100 footnotes, that is not litigation. A lot of students, bubble is burst the minute they come out of law school and can't draft fancy moot court pleadings with 1,000 footnotes. Litigation is in 1 paragraph, in 6 lines, you have got your point across. So that myth has to be broken. So that's number one indicator. Specificity, precision, how fast you can get your point across. Number two, can you bear the heat of a Supreme Court without AC from 10 o'clock till 4 o'clock? Number three, can you while away or bear with your insecurities to sometimes wait in the High Court canteen and have enormous cold coffees and samosas without have any work? These are the Number four, if you want to be in Amarchand or Luthra, can you bear with the timeline? You come to the court, you draft, you meet the top-notch lawyers, you go back and start clicking your time. It's a good mix of court and hardcore litigation. Does that excite you? Number four, do you have the patience to sit in front of a laptop and draft all day along? Does the court environment excite you, or does a corporate law firm or any litigation law firm excites you? Last, you have to marry your emotions to practicality of your life. Okay. If you think you have the financial capacity and the freedom to experiment with your life for 7 years, then jump into litigation without the law firm tag. If third, anywhere around, whether you can afford it, not afford it, you should start with a good boutique law firm, hands-on experience on drafting, filing like a clerk, going to the post office and dispatching the courier yourself, to briefing, to arguing. So that's my advice.